Hello survivors and welcome to Time Walker The Dark World. This is a 1.0 release. I'm not sure where this game was the entire time, but it is out now. It is on its 1.0 release. You can add it to your wish list if you guys want to keep it there. That does help the developers a lot. You can add the Discord over there. There's a feedback sheet over here. I'm not sure, I haven't clicked on that myself. But we do have things like talents, which unlocks new characters, unlocks perks, gives characters more strength, and so on and so forth. We do need to unlock the second upgrade 5 times to unlock the next row, and it costs these little gems over here, or these I don't know what they're actually called in the game, to be honest, but let's see what they're called. I don't think it actually gives you a name of what they're called, but we start off with 5 characters. We've got a fighter, an assassin, an archer, a mage, and a priest. We did unlock the priest. I do like the priest because it is a healer, and healing is actually quite important, so we're going to play with these 4. We're not going to be using the mage, and then there is a codex to show you all of the skills currently in the game, and then there is achievements as well, which are then going to give you soul crystals, and that's actually what those are called, soul crystals. So let's get straight into it. We are going to see what we can do. We can play on normal, hard, or easy. We're going to do a normal run because the game isn't too long, and then there are these modifiers that you can put in. It looks like you can only have 2 up at a time, and they're gonna, depending on what the modifiers are, they increase how many soul stones you get. But we're not going to run with any modifiers. We're just going to play the normal game and see just what the game's like and whether or not you guys will enjoy it. So why is the Dark Lord called Kawi? He should name himself something tough like Diablo. I like how they've changed the writing of some of these things. But yeah, so we've actually got a perk that makes us start off with this character, so we might not even need the assassin or something like that, but we'll see. So there is a ×2 speed. Let me know in the future if you think it would be better for us to go with 2 times speed or not. Maybe some of the runs we will play. So after each time you battle something, you get these, you get to unlock them. We get basic healing spell as well, which we're going to throw onto someone. We'll put it on to player 4 for now. And then we've also got a revive blessing, which is for healing. It inflicts revive and indestructible to self. A revive gives us 10 health per second, and indestructible is plus 40 HP per second and cannot stack. So that's pretty cool. We'll just put that on them as well. And then this is actually an assassin one. I don't like the skill, so we're just going to go to the next level. Now, as you can see, we get a whole bunch of different things over here. We're going to go with crystal defense just so that we can get our fighters skills up and running and see what we can go and do from there. This might be good to do on the fighter as well, so that we have that little bit of healing on him. But we'll see how it goes. You've only got 7 souls, so if you lose a character, that goes down by 1. If you lose all 7 souls, your characters will not come back to life. So they do come back to life, but you obviously don't want to lose your life, because otherwise you're going to land up dying. Alright, we've got speed boost, we've got gentle breeze leaves. We're going to add that to the rookie over here. Or we could go, now we're going to go with the gentle breeze leaves. It seems to be quite decent for us. Space wise, they could all probably go a little bit more on the forward like that. He gets to shoot off a little bit earlier, with that being the case there. Now, after every so many rounds, you do get a little bit of a different portal. We'll see if you can. I don't know if it's based off of luck or of what round you're on, or what level you're on. I do believe there was a way to check, but I can't actually remember. We've got no more attacks, which I don't like either. I'll show you what happens is if you take 3 of the skills that you're not going to be using, you can click recast and turn them into a skill that you will then use going forward. So we got this over here, which is healing, which is perfect because we want to actually heal some of the characters. Alright, we did get the 1 portal. So these purple portals, as you can see, there's a question mark above the head over here. That means there will be a character unlock, and it is going to be an elite fight as well. So we need to try and just put player 4 in the front so they can tank. They do have the healing, so that's going to make it so that they don't die. We don't want to lose any lives. However, there is a little bit of an option where sometimes you get the option to get another life back, and so on and so forth. So we'll see. There we go, done and dusted. Dead. Music becomes quite epic, but we unlocked the assassin, who wasn't actually one that we wanted, but we can't really, you know, it's just how it is. Deal physical damage that's equal to 10% of max HP of self. This attack can't hit critically. So we are going to do that on our fighter. That's this dude over here, I believe. We wanted him to be the fighter, and then we'll make this guy the assassin. If we change their class, they do get benefits. They also gained more HP, and you'll see when we go into fights now, they are going to get a little bit stronger. So now we're going to go and grab another crystal defense. As you can see, there is a 1 in the corner of the skills. What that means is now, when we go there, ooh, nice defense, we can add it to our rookie over here. He is going to be our fighter. But what's going to happen is, when you get 3 of these, you merge them into a tier 2 of the same spell. So it just becomes very, very strong. Fire damage to all enemies within 1 grid and inflicts burn. Burn deals true damage and stacks infinitely. Huh. That would be interesting to use on him, because he does have a lot of attack speed, 1.18. Oh, but his is one. Okay, we're going to stick it on the rookie. Oh, but it's 1 meter of the person dealing the damage. Okay, we're going to go with precision shot for now. Normally I just use a heal on our one character and see how that goes. But in this case, it might be better to not. No, they're after our healer. I've never seen what happens after you get, like, your timer goes up. I mean, down to 0. But generally the fights are very quick, so it's not going to be something that happens. Alright, I need another one of these, I guess. What is this? Damage amp? No. Shadow dagger, very good for him, so we will grab the shadow dagger as well. We don't. There is a shop option eventually, so we're not really too worried about that. There's precision, I think. What does it do? After casting 5 physical abilities, shoot an arrow that deals 400 and attack has chance to. Okay, so he does have a buff on him, which we can see. But I don't think we're going to land up keeping precision shot. Ah, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Alright, click there. We did get that. That's perfect. Open here. We get another class. Hopefully it's not another assassin, because otherwise that's just trash. But hopefully we are able to get another character that's going to be of some use to us. I wish we could get our classes to face the people at the back over here, so that we didn't maybe nearly lose someone, but luckily we did put him in a place where he is healing a lot, so that's fantastic. And we got the priest. That is beautiful. That's exactly what we needed. And as you can see, when they are able to be merged, you right click on them, and they also have this weird like coloring to them. So there you go, they merged. It's now tier 2, so it has better stats. We also got the priestess, which is fantastic, and then we can go from there. We're not going to be using overload. I'm not sure if that's any good or not. So alright, plus 10 defense, taunts all enemies. We might grab the nah, we're gonna go grab the revive blessing. Alright, so perfect. Attack damage, yeah, that can go onto our assassin or onto the archer. 35 and 35. I think let's do it onto the assassin for now. That's perfect. We did get a tier 2 of the skill, so we can go and add it over there. and then we go on to the next round. And now what happens is we can actually go and get even more of them, and then if you get a 3 tier 2s, you can turn it into a tier 3 of the skill. So that's what we're going to try and do, and that's going to be perfect. And now we've got our healer as well. She literally just heals your other characters, and that's why we're playing the way that we are now with her. So there's no chance of us dying. We could actually go now and speed things up if we wanted to, and it would be the same thing. So literally we're just going to click on the ×2 and see what happens. But as you can see now, we do have the healing, which is fantastic. We've got the damage. Sometimes we do have to just be a little bit worried, because sometimes they deal a lot of damage, and if your characters aren't focusing the right characters, you can die. But it looks like we're actually in a very good spot there. Let's see who we can get over here. We're not even going to use any of those skills. I just want the extra character. So let's see what happens. We've got, this could be very dangerous. Luckily, he's dealing quite a bit of damage, which is perfect. You can see that the health is nice and, what's the word I'm looking for? They're nice and healthy boys, thanks to the priestess and the healing we got. Alright, special event, a burst of golden light emits and your number of team resurrections is +1. So that's what I was talking about. You do get the chance to get a +1 over there. So we got 8 out of 7. We do have another assassin. You can sell them if you want. I think it's on this floor that you get a shop, and we could go and do that, but we're not going to be doing that right now because although we don't need the assassin, so maybe we will go and sell it. And then we got an attack boost as well as a tier 2 healing strike. Healing strike's very good for this assassin. He is quite weak in terms of healing, and keeping one other person healthy means that we only have to heal one person when they get what they are going for. So we're going to keep that. That's going to be very, very good. I think 14 or 15 we land up with a what's the wording I'm looking for, with a shop, but we'll just double check on that. And then 17 is the first boss fight, but I think we are ready for the boss fight. I think we are actually in a pretty good spot over here. We can recast these, we're not going to use them. We got ourselves melting shot, which is burning damage. Maybe we can go with that. We'll just add it on to him for now. That's perfectly fine. And we're going to go and take the rampaging attacks. Alright, wave 15, as you can see, we're in a very, very good spot. We now get burning on the enemies as well, which is fantastic. You can see how it's stacking up over there, which is great to see. And all dead. The assassin also very, very healthy over there, so that's fantastic. These get to be merged, beautiful. These get to be merged now as well, which is fantastic. And let's go and open. So this is the shop. Nice thing about the shop is if you reroll over here, you can get a character. So we can afford to reroll once. And nope, they gave us another one of them. So now we can look at some of the skills. We do have that, so we'll buy it. We do have that we want to grab. We get to free refresh the shop as well, which is perfect. And we can just buy a couple of things. So this one now we can actually merge, which is perfect. There we go. And we can actually sell that, because we're not going to run it. What else can we really buy? We can buy that. That's going to make this a tier 2, which is perfect. Obviously, the more tier 2s we get, the better. We're going to grab that, because when it gets to tier 2, we're going to have more to do there. But let's keep going. There's a precision shot, tier 2. So let's go and grab that. This is the first boss fight. You are not prepared. You are not prepared. So are you. Alright, so let's do that over there. This should be a-okay. We need to be healing him. Come on, there we go. Beautiful. Look at that juicy healing. Alright, good, good, good. We nearly lost a member over there, but we were able to survive. And now we also get to turn him into a fighter, which is fantastic, which makes him even stronger. We get the tier 2 over here, which is great. And then I don't even know what this furious power is. Let's see, 3 when taking damage plus, yeah, we'll take that, why not? Alright, so we're going to go and grab Impair Inertial Strike. It will be for the Assassin, which is fantastic. And now the whole layout has changed, which is fantastic as well. Keep these two behind here. There is the Archer again, which is one of the characters that we chose. We'll wait for us to get it so that we can change the Rookie. The Rookie is just like an extra perk. You don't necessarily need it. There's the Archer that we've been looking for. We also get another tier 2 of that. We get to put that there, and I think we're going to go into the Archer. We do get a little bit better stats wise. She also gains extra attack speed and basic attack damage, stacking up to 20 times. So you're going to see that it actually becomes quite crazy. And now we just need to go and get things. We don't need a character, so we're not going to go and do that event. But watch the Archer's attack speed. It starts to become crazy. There you go. Look at that. Definitely one of the characters you want. And then we've also got the healing, which is fantastic as well over there. So let's see what we've got over here. Explosive shot. Maybe we could go an explosive shot. No, we can't really afford it. Let's just go get another character. It's fine. It will work out for us. There we go. Also, I feel like the music just got like a whole lot louder for some reason. I don't know why. It's like these boss fights. Whenever we get into a fight, the music just goes insanely loud. Alright, there's nothing over here that we need, so we're just going to go into the random place. That's fine. It's going to give us max HP. We want max HP on this character because he does have that ability where the more HP he has, the more he deals damage equal to 15% of his max HP, but it can't critically strike. It doesn't really matter about the critical strike. The healthier he is, the more damage that's going to be dealt. So let's go and have him in front. That's beautiful. Kill that, kill that. Everything's focused on him. You can see he does like that little shield bash. That is probably that attack, and we're all Gucci. Now we can just recast some of these. The one thing that you want to just be careful of is accidentally recasting skills that you are using. So we just want to keep these safe somewhere. These are tier 1s, this one and this one, and then we can just recast these ones over here because we're not using them. Oh, that's a tier 2, so we can't even recast that one yet. Alright, so we're going to keep these aside. We do need to try and get more of the same skills that we're running. Alright, so nothing over there that we are running, so that's a bit unfortunate. We can go and put the characters like this. Beautiful. He went up to the top, I'm not sure why, but that character went up to the top, but he died anyway. Alrighty, let's go. No tier 2s over here, so it doesn't really matter which portal we'll go in through. There's also bonds, so as you can see, all of our characters gain attack speed, all of our characters have increased physical damage, all of our characters have increased healing, increased attack, increased evasion, and increased healing. So depending on your characters and things like that, it does change the way certain things work, so that is really, really good as well. Let's go and recast these. We did get another +1 over there, and then we don't have enough to recast anything. So here's a Melting Shock 2, another one of these. We get a free one over there with what? A 500 HP. Yes, please. That is beautiful. Let's go on to the next portal. And we should be fighting the final boss very soon. And I think it's going to be quite an easy boss, especially with such a tanky fighter in our midst. So he ain't taking any damage, which is really, really cool. And it's just really nice. I mean, look at his damage. Is that their damage numbers? I think that's how much damage they did that round, which is pretty insane for some of them. So that is just really, really cool. Let's go over here. Taunt 2, that means we can recast it if we need to. And yes, that is how much damage they do. So let's see who does the most damage. Definitely coming from the elf with 6k damage, which is pretty cool. Really nice to see things like that happening. Go and recast these, nothing that we needed. And then we're going to go and get Overlord over here for maybe another character so that we can sell it for more money. I don't actually remember if there is another shop or not, Not that it really matters too much because we are going to be, you know, just playing it. But I mean, it doesn't take too long that it actually matters. We can just, oops, that's the wrong button. Let's go and do that over there. Ooh, we finally got something that we can recast. That's fun. That's perfect. What else do we have here? Nothing else. We still need one more of these and then we get a tier 3 of it. But there's a healing scatter shot, level 2. There's a shadow dagger. How much shadow daggers? We needed another shadow dagger to make it a tier 2. So we're going to go and grab that, which is perfect. We grab the attack boost. I mean, it makes sense to put on the archer. Collect that. Let's go and make a tier 2. Thank you very, very much. And then we can go and just grab any of these. Doesn't really matter too much over there. Oh, it actually shows you how much he tanks as well, which is really, really cool. And it shows you how much he's healing. So that's really, really cool. Not something I've really noticed before or anything like that. So really, really nice to see all of that. Definitely does make it a lot easier. I think there's 34 waves, obviously, because we just did 17 until the last boss. It would make sense if there were 34 until the next boss from there. But here's our first tier 3 of the run. It is for the Revive Blessing, which is actually really, really good because it is very, very strong. Definitely going to keep people alive a lot more, especially against the final boss. Or not, it's not even the final boss, it's actually just the boss, the second boss of normal difficulty. I'll say the final boss of normal difficulty, but there is other bosses on the other difficulties. But I haven't played those yet, so I'm not 100% sure how well it would go. So I thought, no, we'll just go with the difficulty that I've already played on, and we can then see what it's like from there. Alright, so we need nothing from here. So let's go and refresh that. Oh, what we do need is a tier 2. So if we see a tier 2 somewhere, just chilling, that would be very nice, but otherwise we should just grab everything we've already got. So this one was actually silly to grab. I don't know why I did grab it. We don't need it. We've got a tier 2 over here of that. That's beautiful. What else can we grab? No, we can grab the healing. That makes a tier 2. Beautiful. Nothing else over here. There's that. This. That. That. Not that. This. One more refresh. We get this. Get that to tier 2, which also means we get the tier 3 of it, which is beautiful. Thank you, game. That's going to make her even stronger. Gonna grab that, grab this, and we've already got this tier 3, so we can't really buy it. We're then gonna grab this. We've got tier 3 of that, so we don't need it. We're gonna go and level these up. Perfect. Your shopping is difficult, ladies and gentlemen, but it is what it is. We've got to do this show. We've got to get stronger because we can, not because of any other reason. We need one more of these. Do you think if we refresh, we will be lucky enough to grab it? Let's see. Oh, we were. Look at that. Perfect. Alright, that's all we can really afford. So let's go on to the... I think this is the final boss fight. Yes, it is. So that's actually pretty cool. This was the boss fight. We're going to stick him there. This can go a bit more closer over there, and then bam. Oh, he already gets like whacked in the head. Where did my assassin go? My assassin got one shot. Wow. Alright, but as you can see, we just completely annihilated them. 16,000 damage from the archer. Definitely the wind the wind is with you, archer. If it wasn't for the archer, we probably would have lost that round. So having 4 different classes, we get plus 50 soul gems, killing the final boss, and then defeating King Leo as well. So obviously the more merged a level 3 ability, we get more soul stones there. Enemies killed, we get that. Elite levels, we get that. So obviously doing certain things gives you more more soul stones and things like that. So the assassin does do a lot of damage, but right at the end he just took way too much damage over there. But the knight's definitely tanking a lot, so a very good character, very good damaging character. Maybe even having just one knight, 2 archers and a healer would be even better. But that's the game, guys. And then with the soul gems, we can go on to our talents. Let me just go back to the start so the music changes. And now we've got 1500 to spend on things, so we could go and get our professional upgraded over here. We could go and grab remove a ability from the pool. We can start with more gold, but I think we're going to just unlock the apostle over here, professional prayer, so that we get more healing. And then we need, I think, 1 more upgrade to start getting these, which will then be really, really cool. We're going to get the composite bow over there, the plate armor, just get a whole bunch of things to upgrade them. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and wishlist the game if you aren't able to buy it just yet. But it is a really fun game. Autobattlers are really, really cool, and this one does seem to do it in a really good way. So please just enjoy your time, guys. And if you enjoyed the game, give us a thumbs up. And just remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.